Hi there, future scientists and math wizards. Welcome to Ismail Road. I'm Sir M, and I created this channel just for you, senior high school students looking to make science and math easier, clearer, and yes, even more fun. On Smile Road, we explore exciting lessons in general science, solve real life problems in general mathematics, and learn how these subjects connect to the world around us, from floating boats to your monthly budget. Each meeting, I'll guide you through lessons using simple explanations, real life examples, and even a few challenges to keep your brain sharp. Whether you're reviewing for exams, catching up on class topics, or just curious about how the world works, you're in the right place. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell so you won't miss any of our learning adventures here on Smile Road. So, are you ready to start this journey with me? Let's walk the road of knowledge with a smile. Our lesson for today is about the impact of saltwater and wastewater solutions on ecosystems and environmental protection measures. And this is about quarter 2 chemistry under the grade 11 general science. Again, our topic for today is the impact of the saltwater and wastewater solutions on ecosystems and environmental protection measures. This is chemistry lesson Roman numeral number 11. Our intended learning outcomes. By the end of the lesson, the learner should be able to identify the possible effects of saltwater and wastewater on local ecosystems. Create a comparative table showing the impacts of saltwater intrusion and wastewater discharge on plants, animals, water quality, and human activities. And letter C, analyze the relationship between human activities and environmental problems caused by salt water and wastewater. And letter D, recommend practical ways to minimize the negative impact of saltwater intrusion and wastewater discharge on ecosystems. Letter E, value the importance of responsible water management and pollution control in protecting the environment. Let us talk about the saltwater in ecosystem. What do you mean by saltwater intrusion? So, saltwater intrusion occurs when seawater moves into freshwater systems, just like the rivers, the lakes, and the groundwater. And the causes of this intrusion would be the rising sea levels, overpumping of groundwater, and also the poor land management. The effects of the the saltwater intrusion, we have what we call soil salinization. This salinization would reduce crop productivity. And then there will be a stress in the aquatic life. So there are many freshwater species that cannot tolerate high salinity, and therefore it would lead to decreased biodiversity. And then water scarcity. So when there is an intrusion of salt water, fresh water becomes unsuitable for drinking or irrigation. And the wastewater in our ecosystem. So the wastewater comes from households, from washing our clothes, from washing our plates, and so on and so forth. We have wastewater also come from industries. And then we have agricultural activities. So this wastewater may contain organic matter, chemicals, and pathogens. And the effects would have to be eutrophication, which means that excess nutrients cause algae blooms, and this means the depletion of oxygen, and that thereby kill the fish. Those nutrients that cause algae blooms are the nitrogen and phosphorus. Another effect is, of course, what we call water pollution. So contaminated water spreads diseases, and because of that, it affects human health. And then we have habitat destruction. So because pollutants harm the aquatic organisms, it will lead to imbalance in the food chain. And then with regards to the effects, so let's have a table. We have the first column about the factor that involves the plants, animals, or aquatic life, the water quality, the human activities, and the impact of the saltwater intrusion to our factors, and then the impact of the discharge of wastewater in our environment. So let's talk about the first factor, the plants. So intrusion in the saltwater intrusion, soil becomes too salty for crops. And then for the wastewater discharge, toxic chemicals affect growth. For the animals and aquatic life, freshwater species die. And there is what we call biodiversity loss. With regards to the wastewater discharge, its impact would be fish kills due to low oxygen. With regards to the water quality, so the fresh water becomes saline, and of course, it is unsafe to drink. And then wastewater discharge, the contaminated, the water will become contaminated and of course unsafe for drinking. So the human activities limited water for farming or drinking. That is the impact of saltwater intrusion. And then the spread of waterborne diseases, that's the impact of the wastewater discharge in our ecosystem. What are the ways to minimize negative impacts? So the first saltwater intrusion. So plant mangroves and wetlands to act as natural barriers. Number 2, use sustainable groundwater management. And then number 3, the third way is to practice rainwater harvesting to reduce over-reliance on groundwater. For wastewater discharge, build wastewater treatment facilities before releasing into rivers. Use eco-friendly products to reduce chemical contamination. And then promote community cleanup drives and strict enforcement of environmental laws. Practice problem for our chemistry lesson number 11. The impact of saltwater and wastewater solutions on ecosystems and environmental protection measures. Practice problem number 1. Create a table showing the effects of saltwater intrusion in agricultural lands on crop yield and soil fertility, and recommend possible solutions. So the first aspect is the crop yield. And what's the effect of saltwater intrusion? There is a reduced growth due to salt stress. There is also a lower productivity in sensitive crops like, for example, the rice, the maize, and then the wheat, and then increased risk of crop failure. Possible solutions, we have plant salt-tolerant crops, example, barley or sorghum. Rotate crops to maintain resilience. Use drip irrigation with wastewater. And then the other aspect is the soil fertility. And the effect of saltwater intrusion in soil fertility, there is accumulation of salts, and that means it decreases soil water holding capacity. And there is also what we call nutrient imbalance and poor absorption. And in the long term, there is a decline in soil productivity. And the possible solution, apply gypsum to improve soil structure. Add organic matter, like for example, the compost and also the manure. And then improve drainage system to flush out salts. Another aspect is the overall land sustainability. So the effect of saltwater intrusion, land degradation, and desertification are risks. There is a loss of agricultural income and food security. Possible solution, rainwater harvesting and aquifer recharge, regulation of groundwater pumping, large-scale desalination, and blending of fresh water. We will have the next part of our chemistry lesson, Roman numeral number 11.